Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Oneself with a transcendental role model. So Srila Anandadas Babaji is making it very clear from beginning on what actually is the position of a person who wants to follow that path. This book is a gift. It is the base which actually is transferring the feelings of separation from Srila Raghunath Das Goswami's heart into the heart of the listener. And because for me, for example, it wouldn't be possible at all to even understand, Srila Anandadas Babaji, in his mercy, is actually explaining it nicely, like cutting in small pieces for the children that they can actually eat it slowly, or giving a spoon. So in our Gurudev, by his mercy, he is giving us the chance and so many times the explanation of these pieces which Anandadas Babaji wanted to offer us, because still sometimes they are a lot too big for us. So Gurudev will cut them even smaller and give us with love these little pieces so that we can understand. So we are in this line of mercy. This is Kripa. It's coming from above, the biggest, and it gets in smaller pieces. The more it comes down, the more smaller pieces are made out of it and offered in love to us. So this is the path of Kripa. Without this Kripa, we could never get the point. So we are really, really happy that Srila Anandadas Babaji is explaining us so lovely and nicely how to follow that path. And who can follow this path? What actually the person has to do to follow that path. So if you want to be that kind of Rasika devotees, the practice of hearing and chanting these wonderful prayers is a beautiful means of sadharani karana, identifying oneself with a transcendental role model, because this is the way of Raga Bhakti. You identify yourself with a role model. And here our role model for us is Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. And will help them to attain an astonishing relish of Vipralamba Rasa, love in separation. So this is actually, at least theoretically, I understood that, what we want to attain. Because this is actually the mood Caitanya Mahaprabhu was handing down to us. Love in separation. And this is the beginning so that Rati can grow. But Srila Anandadas Babaji is very aware, but this practice should be done in full awareness of one's Siddha Swarup. This practice should be done in full awareness of one's Siddha Swarup, spiritual body. So now I'm out. I'm not aware of my spiritual body, so I cannot go on. That's my question, or would be my question now. I'm out now. Again, it is the way of Kripa. What I do not have, I ask Gurudev, Guru Manjari. I ask Guru Manjari, please share this feeling with me. By your mercy, it will awaken in the heart and it will grow. This is the path of Kripa. It's not the path of your endeavor or my endeavor or anyone's endeavor. It is the path of pure Kripa, mercy. And this mercy, we know where it begins. It starts at the lotus feet of Radharani. It goes on in the Audarya Lila when Caitanya Mahaprabhu is here. And it reaches us wherever we are in this material world, wherever we hide. And sometimes we can really say, yes, we are hiding. Like the sun is shining outside and I have to hide. So, but this practice should be done in full awareness of one's Siddha Swarup. That means, one fact, without mercy, without accepting the mercy of a person who is already inside, it's not possible. We get the mercy from Gurudev, Gurudev got the mercy from his Gurudev got the mercy from his Gurudev, and so on. And in our line, it starts at a wonderful point, Nitai, or Ananga Manjari. It starts at the lotus feet of Ananga Manjari, which are none different from the lotus feet of our Swamini. But it's another body. The love is the same, the mercy is the same, everything is the same, but it's another body. Because she will never leave her beloved. She will never leave her service. In the same time, she's coming as Ananga Manjari to take care of all her servants. This is her Audarya. This is her generosity of love. This is what Audarya means. The generosity of her love. It's so generous that even the Lord himself cannot understand. He cannot understand himself, actually, without the help of Radha. What to speak of understanding her mercy, her generous mercy. How he could understand. That's why he came. He wanted to know more about her generous love. And he wanted to know actually in two ways, up and down. Her mercy she is giving up. What does it mean? She is giving actually the highest form of Mahabhav to her Mohan. And the mercy down to the lowest people in this creation. She is bringing the highest form of love. And this is spreading and spreading and growing and growing. It is not that it is at one point, it is like it is and it stops. No, it's growing and growing and growing. She will fulfill all the wishes of her beloved all the time, all the new ones. He doesn't even know that he has these wishes in the heart, but Radharani will fulfill. And the lowest people, they fall down more and more. So her hand to reach them is growing also. Her mercy down is also growing to get them wherever they hide. And even if they say, no, I don't want to be, with this God consciousness. Leave me alone. Anyway, they will get prasadam somehow, in some way. This is Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And now we can see how it works. We are reading this book, this Vilap Kusumanjali, which is the essence of the essence of the essence of this Raga Bhakti. And now we are reading it, sharing it. This is her mercy. Everything which is happening here is her mercy. Her mercy is unlimited. It's undescribable. It's deeper than the deepest ocean, broader than the broadest ocean, shoreless. It's an shoreless ocean. There are no shores. And it's not to stop. And this is our good luck. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, so that's the proof. People like me couldn't sit here and exchange these topics without her wonderful Audaya. And including in this Audaya is that we will get, by mercy, awareness of one's Siddha Swarup. So if I not have, because Anandadas Babaji is writing here, you need to have, otherwise you cannot read or understand this book. So we need it, I don't have it, so what to do? I have to have association with people who have it. So mercifully our Gurudev is actually giving us, or he is actually giving us this as seva, isn't it? For me it's now a seva. And you are also here, you also accept it as your loving seva. So actually this is the mercy. So we need to be in this consciousness, Siddha Swarup. And I know we discussed about this, Siddha Swarup, how it's possible to be in Siddha Swarup before you read this book. Then it's not for us. By the mercy of Gurudev, you are already. That's the point. So you get the position before you actually live in it. This is not known in this material world because here you have to first work for some position. You have to be qualified. You will not get a position which you are not qualified, or at least a little bit. But here we get the biggest position possible, completely unqualified, and by getting this position we get also the mercy to actually grow in that position, so that one day we will actually really be and live and love in this position. So what a mercy! Did anyone ever heard about such a mercy before? Before Caitanya Mahaprabhu was here? No. So Srila Anandadas Babaji makes it very clear. To understand and relish this book, we need Siddha Swarup. A person who tries to relish these sweet mellows while feeling himself like sitting in the prison house of the material body, simply deceives himself. So if anyone tries to understand in bodily consciousness what is written here, he is deceiving himself. You can cheat yourself then in this moment. Very good. Nice. Actually, you will be cheated because we know who is the best cheater.
Gauravangaji, can I ask a question?
So Niti, you can always ask a question, but don't ask me to answer.
Well, it seems to be tricky what we are reading here and how you are explaining it. On the one hand, we get like a predated check. We get some mercy. Gurudev is already telling me, even without me knowing it, you are a Dasi. And I'm excited about it. I want to grow into it. We have our Sadarani Karana, our role models. But at the same time, where does the deception start? Where does the illusion start? How can I become aware if I am in illusion or not? If I try to, feel like this. And because Baba is also warning this, don't try to relish these sweet mellows while feeling yourself sitting in the prison house of the material body, which obviously also applies to myself.
That's a wonderful question, and it's. I think it's actually needed to talk and share about this very much. So let's see children in a playing room. The mother is coming and offering, you want to maybe help me in the kitchen? You can cook today the Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Or something, very dramatic for a little child. He doesn't even know what to do. No idea how to do it, how to make it. No idea, no qualification. But the mother is handing the position. Please, my dear child, help me in the kitchen. Together we can make Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Actually, you will do it. I'm just there. And if you may have some question, I can help you. This is the love of a mother, isn't it? She is giving a position although the child has not even the slightest qualification. You cannot even speak about qualification in this connection. No experience, nothing. Child never baked a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. And alone, it would be completely helpless. But there are also elder sisters. They help Mama already a little bit, and they have some experience. And now all this team of mercy, of love from the mother is actually helping the little child to grow in this position. The child has no idea. No. She's not in the position of a bakery or cook or something like this. So, but by mercy, she is actually pushed slowly in this position by love, knowing nothing. So actually, I think this is one example where we can understand that the mercy of Radharani towards us is like a mother. She wants to give us this position because she knows this is the greatest possible taste for my child. And I will love it if my child is serving me in this position. My child will help me to even make the rasa even bigger. Everything will grow more in love. So that's why we get this offer. It's pure mercy. It cannot be explained because there's nothing coming out. So on the base of love, we may understand that our role model, even if we just dream in our, let's say, the child is going back in the Kinderzimmer, which would be now the material body, and is trying in their kitchen, because this is not a real kitchen, it's just similar, smaller. And the child now tries in the playing room to cook the Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Still the mother will accept this, whatever comes out, what the child is bringing, isn't it? Mama, I made Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte for you. So Mama will accept whatever comes out, isn't it? Because of love. So actually it doesn't matter if you are completely in illusion, half in illusion, or not in illusion. your seva will be accepted but because it is love, and it will be accepted by love. Because Radharani's Brahma is so big, we cannot even imagine. It has no end. No end above and no end down. So it doesn't really matter if we do it in the first time, if we do it good or bad or whatever, it doesn't matter. If we at least have the wish to try it, that's the point. I try because I want to have a relationship with you. I want to exchange love with you. And this is Raga. This is not Vaidhi. No rules, no regulations needed. Good to set them up for yourself if you know that you need some rules and regulations to stay on the line, then it's good. But it's not asked for in the beginning. Did Gurudev ask you to chant at least 64 rounds a day or something like this? Me not. Anyone else? I was not asked anything. I got the kripa even I didn't really wanted it, because actually of my experiences in the past I was not really sure, so. But anyway, the mercy came anyway. And Srila Raghunadas is also writing it, I think, in the relationship to Sanatana Goswami. He is saying that even though I didn't want it to go that way, but by his love, he actually pushed me that way. So this is Kripa. So we can understand that this is a way of Kripa, and we need to have a source of Kripa. An authorized source of Kripa. Not some speculative source of Kripa. A real one. And we are lucky because we have it. This line we are in is the most wonderful, purest line which we could ever think about. Because it's coming down the mercy from Ananga Manjari to us through that line. And Gurudev is handing it to us. So this parampara is wonderful. We can be so wonderfully happy. We could dance the whole time, chant loudly, and cry because we got the mercy. Actually, Suniti, did this in any way answer the question somehow? I don't know. If somebody else wanted to share on this, please do so.
I think you are very nicely explaining unconditional mercy of Srimati Radhika, like a mother who accepts all the imperfect cooking attempts of their little child, of their little daughter. And I had the feeling that Baba is somehow writing it, that we should not be deceived, also has a meaning. And I was wondering, what does it mean to sit in the prison house of the material body? Does that mean that I am completely 108% identified with it, and I develop, how do you say this, enjoying tendency? And I am not aware of it. There's something to it, My question is, where should I be aware of deception?
From my view, I can only talk from my view. It's like this. If there is no wish to serve, but just to enjoy, like you said, and now I have a nice book, it's written about some relationship, maybe it's even sexual, I want to enjoy that, then actually you are definitely deceiving yourself. Because if you see these leelas on that platform, you are just deceiving yourself. So for sure. So you need to understand, of course, that Krishna is God. You have to accept that. Like Gurudev always saying this, right? You have to make your sign, the contract. Krishna is God. Yes, I sign. And then on this platform, it actually can happen if you are not too much in the enjoying mood still. Yes, Krishna is God, but I also want to be like him. Not possible. But when I sign, yes, he's God and I'm the servant, then it's a good position to start. Okay, I'm a servant. I'm not the highest, and I will never be. I don't want to be. I don't want to go to the Vishnu planets, to be on the same eye level of God and enjoy with him. No, I want to serve in love. That's the point. So I'm out of Vidhi Bhakti. Actually, there it starts. For my understanding, I'm. If I say something wrong, please correct me. But this is just my understanding that actually it starts from there, where you give up your tendency.
Enjoyment tendency, yeah.
Yes, your tendency to be like God.
Yes. You agree, Gurudev, about this point?
Very much. I am Radha Dasi, we know that. Radha is, that's it. I sign everything before. Now I accept only that you are Radha's Krishna. And what he says is right. When the God is there, enjoyment tendency is there.
So this is the base that we are not in the prison house, because in the prison house means you have no freedom to step out. If you cannot go outside of your sense enjoyment, not even for a moment, then it's not possible, because then you are in the prison house. Your senses got you and they hold you. So I think it's a very nice description from Anandadas Babaji where it starts. It starts there when you can leave your prison house, at least for some time. Then you're going into this meditation, and then maybe they got you here and there. But anyway, you're deep, you're going more deep in your meditation, and then the prison house will be destroyed by the time through the real taste.
To the garden house, na, Gauravani? It will become a garden house.
Yes, a very nice garden house where a lot of flowers grow for the bed of Swamini and for offering and all this. Yes, very wonderful. We can use that. We can use the body in the seva, isn't it? So it's not anymore a prison house, it's a garden house. And one kripa is actually growing, the kripa of bhakti. So it's very clear a practicing devotee should think himself to be amongst them. What means them? The other gopis, it's written here. As an enchanting, beautiful, young, adolescent female. And we understand our position is Manjari or Kinkari. More precise. As a female associate of Radha and Krishna's girlfriends, she is dedicated to the services that are ordered to her. And she is decorated with jeweled ornaments that are given to her by Sri Radha's remnants. So this is the meditation we take the leftovers, the Mahaprasad, from our Swamini to cover our nice spiritual body, who looks very similar to Radha, but in a specific way, because every manjari is a very specific aspect of Radha. Some, they have a golden body, and they really look like Radha, very similar, smaller, younger in age, and they wear the Mahaprasad from Swamini, some jewels, some sari, and other things. They smell like her. And in this form, we actually meditate that we are amongst the other gopis as a small kinkari, a small manjari, and we serve. Whatever we are ordered, go get some flowers. Yes. Go get some new sari. Yes. Go get some betel nuts. Yes. Serve like that. So this is our meditation, and it's so wonderfully described here. Although Anandadas Babaji is always taking care that other raga people are not offended. That's why sometimes the words are not like manjaris, kinkaris, but a little bit more broad. In this verse, Srila Das Goswami offers a sarasa stava, a tasty praise, to his own guru, Sri Rupa Manjari, in his own Siddha Swarup. Actually, what Srila Das Goswami offers here has the highest spiritual taste. It's not just some prayer. It is on a very, very specific platform, and it is a very wonderful exchange. And it's actually showing the sambandha he has with Rupa Manjari. It's such a wonderful example. And the first 3 verses take place within one lila. Anandadas Babaji is giving us all the information to understand more deep. So a sarasa stava, actually I praise my guru, but on a special platform, on the spiritual platform, completely pure. There's no whiff of bodily consciousness, not even the slightest. Because it's so tasteful, so tasty, because actually they joke. What is Raghunath Das Goswami doing as Rati Manjari? She's joking with her Gurudev. You know, you're well known. You don't even look into the eyes of other men. Your chastity is well known everywhere here. How it comes that your lips are cut? Was this maybe the great parrot? Could it be that Krishna bites Rupa Manjari's lips? Of course not. Not in that sense. Of course, Tulasi Manjari knows that. So she is making a joke. She is offering a prayer which actually gives some questions. And only people who can understand will understand. Only transcendental senses can actually get that scene. So it's a wonderful scene to meditate on. And I hope, by the mercy of Gurudev, one day I will get this picture very clear. But it's a spiritual, tasty praise which is offered here to his Guru Manjari. And this installs from beginning on what is actually the topic of this book. It's like an installation, now you cannot change it anymore. This is the topic. Wow. It's the highest possible topic on the highest possible platform. And Anandadas Babaji is actually underlining it like he's carving it in a stone also like this. It cannot be changed. It cannot be misunderstood. It is the highest possible rasa. Wonderful. It is called Sarasa Stava because here Sri Guru Devi is a Priya Saki. Guru Devi is a Priya Saki. Special kind of Priya Saki. So when the Swarup Avesh becomes very intense in the Sadhaka Deha, the material body of a devotee, the devotee cannot be happy and satisfied anymore with his experiences during smarana, dreams, and visions, spurana, or vispurtis, as he was before. And this actually describes again the situation of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. He is on that platform that he's not doing any more smarana. He actually gets visions, spurana, spurtis, and vispurtis. Vispurti means it's even like a spurti. It can be like you see something, but you are aware that you are not part of it. But a vispurti, you don't think that you are not part of it. You are completely absorbed in it. So actually you could say, well done, you got it. What do you want more? What do you want more? Just imagine you get a spurti. It feels like it is real. Actually, it is real on that platform. But still your sadhaka is there. And at one point, you are dropped out. And at this moment, when you get aware that you were dropped out, you immediately start to cry, to come back. And you cannot take anymore that this is going on like change all the time, like ping pong. You cannot take it anymore. You want to stay in the seva by the lotus feet of Radharani. And this is the position here in which is Raghunath Das Goswami. Everything very nicely explained by Srila Anandadas Babaji, taking quotes and describing it wonderfully, so that everyone understand what is the situation actually of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. He was already on the highest platform you can reach in sadhaka, in sadhaka-vesh. He's not just some devotee. He is a nitya siddha kinkari. So he is constantly burning in the fire of want for the direct attainment of his beloved. I don't want to get a spurti, vispurti. No, I want to stay with you forever. Don't give me a hand and then, in the moment I want to take it, whoop, it's gone. I want to stay with you all the time. This is my wish. So this is the situation of Srila Raghunath. He cannot take it anymore to come back in his sadhak. Especially because Rupa is gone. All his friends are gone. The world, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is gone. The world is empty. For him, everything is empty. Just imagine, you are sitting here alone. No more sharing. Gurudev back in his seva. All the others gone. You're sitting here alone. Just imagine. I don't want to imagine that actually. Your life is lost. That's it. So Raghunath's situation is very intense. All his friends, he was sharing about Radharani's seva, are gone. Now his only hope, completely stay, not shaking even the slightest little bit, completely stay above, completely, my only hope are you, Swamini, and I don't want to come back in a body. I want to stay in the direct seva at your lotus feet. So this is the heart of Raghunath Das. When on the top of that, these visions and other awarenesses also vanished from him. When on the top of these visions and other awarenesses also vanish from him, this fire assumes a terrible form, and he finds no way to keep himself alive. So on the top of this suffering condition, when his visions or awarenesses vanish from him, especially in these moments, he cannot actually keep him alive anymore. It's not possible. And in this condition, he is praying and crying. He is crying constantly. Where are you, my Swamini? In that condition, his beloved deity personally comes to console him. Or his associates come to console him. In this verse, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is in Svarupa Vesh and sees himself as Sri Radha's maidservant. But whenever he loses hold of his spiritual absorption, he suffers intolerable pain, rolling on the bank of Radhakund. Then he cries out loudly for his Swamini. So this is the situation, so intense. And then Srimati Rupa Manjari has accomplished the meeting of Radhika and Shyam Sundara in a solitary cave of Govardhan hill. And she secretly looks through the hole in that cave to witness their sweet love pastimes. Radha and Shyam are both intoxicated by each other's presence. How expertly are they playing their pastimes? At the end of these pastimes, Shyam Sundara bites Srimati's lips, leaving a mark there. The relationship between Radhika and Rupa Manjari is so pure that all the signs of Krishna's love-making on Sri Radhika's body, such as his bite marks on her lips, become manifest on Sri Rupa Manjari's body also. Sri Rupa Manjari is beside herself of ecstasy. She is not aware of this reflection. So this is another wonderful, undescribable, beautiful situation. Just imagine you're looking through a hole inside of the kunj. The highest rasa is going on, and you feel, you do not just see it, you feel it completely. You feel Radharani's feelings. It's completely like one. This is the oneness, actually, with Radharani. But now the amazing thing for me, the most astonishing thing for me is that although Sri Rupa Manjari is in that situation and she's beside herself of ecstasy, she is not even aware that she has these bite marks on her lips. So she's completely thrown away. She's completely in ecstasy, completely in. But then, this is astonishing, then she thinks to herself, aha, my Saki Tulasi Manjari has not seen these sweet pastimes. Where is she? Alas, I should bring her here and show this to her. So she leaves the window and starts searching for Tulasi. What do you feel about this? Please share.
I feel that the oneness between Rupa and Rati is so strong that at that moment she realized that she is not there. And she is not selfish, you know. In this material world, we are all more or less selfish. If I have something, then I want to keep it for myself. And I make a big, corner where I put all the stuff that are so nice that I want to keep. But on the spiritual level, because of this oneness between Rupa and Rati, they want to share all the time. This is the spiritual energy. They don't want to keep it for themselves. Oh, now I got this treasure. Where is my best friend? I didn't even realize that she was not here. Where is she? It's like also Rupa and Rati are like one. That I feel that's why at that moment, she realized, my Saki, where is she? I thought she was here all the time. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Thank you so much. Someone else maybe want to share or has a question to it? So Rupa Manjari is completely absorbed. What's going on between Radharani and Krishna? And of course she's completely absorbed in the feelings of Radharani. So may it be that Radharani is missing that Saki? And that's why Rupa is feeling it so strong in that moment? Because she's completely in ecstasy. These are the highest feelings she can have. And at that moment, I was really wondering how it's possible. Maybe it's the mercy of Swamini. She feels inside and now is calling for Tulasi. Because Swamini thinks, where's my Rati? My Rati Manjari has to be here also. Rupa, go and get her. Maybe this is flaming up in the heart of Rupa Manjari. And immediately she's going to get her. Because after all, someone is praying and crying at the shores of Radhakund in that moment. So maybe it's Swamini's answer through Rupa's heart. Go and get her. She's crying her heart out.
Yeah, that's also very sweet, Gauravani. I like this.
And then, in that moment, Tulasi meets Rupa Manjari, and she notices Krishna's bite marks on her lips. and jokingly ask her, "My dear friend, Rupa Manjari, you never look at the faces of other men. You are famous in Braj for your chastity, but despite the fact that your husband is not at home, I see your lips have been bitten." And this is the loving exchange in poetry and humor in the same time. And this is actually the exchange in the spiritual world. It's not like here. We are happy that it's not like here. Every step is a dance and every word is a song. And they have the best kind of humor you can have. Because it's so pure. It's not on the cost of anyone. It's for the good of everyone. It's for the ecstasy of everyone. So this is the mercy here. I can only see mercy. Wherever I look, I can only see mercy. This is the description for me. Wherever I look, I just see the mercy of Swamini in so many ways, in so many aspects. And jokingly, she's asking, "Has some great parrot maybe done this?" Of course, Tulasi immediately understands where she's coming from, because they are connected. No one can hide anything from anyone in that connection. It's such a circle of the highest possible Mahabhav exchanged. So that's why Srila Anandadas is writing here, if anyone considers the words Shukka Pungavena to indicate that Sri Rupa Manjari was enjoyed by Sri Krishna, then that would contradict the definition the Acharyas have given of the Manjaris within their books. And here now he is establishing what is the nature of a Manjari. This is Anandadas Babaji. He is establishing it from beginning on. From beginning on, you have to understand what is the nature of such a dasi. The nature of such a specific dasi is completely pure. You cannot even imagine how pure. They have never ever the slightest idea, not even in their dreams, to enjoy with Krishna. Because they dream about their seva to Radharani. There's no space for dreams about someone else. And they are in form, in nature, in all aspects. They are manjaris. You know, when a flower is coming freshly, blooming up, there are manjaris around. They actually enhance the beauty of the flower. But the bee only enjoys the flower, not the manjaris. Because their nature is not like that. Their nature is, they are closed for that bee. The bee cannot come in. It's not possible. And that's their nature. And here Anandadas Babaji is installing it from beginning on. He is giving us from beginning on the recipe of, first of all, how to get in and how to understand it in the right way and don't fall into traps. This is the mercy of such souls. Like our Gurudev is always, I'm always again and again, and I'm astonished how he's beginning again with A, B, C, D, like this. When new people come, he's also installing it. If you want to go that path, First A, then B, and so on. And he's explaining it again and again and again. Lovely. And then we may understand by time, because he's repeating it and repeating it. And I wonder that actually for so many years, but it seems that he never gets bored or tired to do so. Sometimes I even see that he gets even more inspired. So this is the nature of such souls, because they are one with Radha. How their nature could be other like that of Radharani?
Yes, Gauravani, and I got one inspiration, what you were sharing about Gurudev, because the Dasi who is serving Srimati Radhika, she can see in all of us the Dasi. She sees in all of us the new helper for the service of Swamini. So that is always inspiring, right? Because we need always newer and more helpers on to make the service more better and to please Swamini in her all aspects that she wants to invite all of us, especially now. That was coming to me. And also you said so nicely that Srimati Radhika, in her heart, maybe some desire came, where is my Dasi Rati or Tulsi? And Rupa Manjari was feeling it. So in the same way, also sometimes I feel in the Zooms, Gurudev is always looking. He always wants to look who is there and who is also eager. And then sometimes Gurudev is missing one or the other Dasi, and also he's asking, where's that? Where is she? Like this. So we can apply it also with the feelings here that are happening in our Sangha, in our Dasis, aspiring Dasis, and to Srimati Radhika, she is missing her Dasis, and the other Dasis feel it. And also Gurudev has also all the servants that he wants to make ready for service. So he's missing them if they are not there also. So that is very, very sweet and very tasty.
Yes, that's true. And we should see it in this kind of vision, actually, because this is the transcendental vision. It's not about the bodies. It's about the soul and the form of the soul. And we should try to see us also in that light. Like when I visit Suniti, I always see the Manjari very busy in the kitchen with Swamini, cooking and doing garden work like this, and all this. Small, busy Manjari, always in Seva. And actually, this is such a sweet view. Then you will forget what your mind is telling you about the body or about the mind of the other person or about the ego or your own ego or, when you try to have this view, then all these things are actually going. And this is a more sweet vision to have, actually. So the maidservants that are exclusively devoted to the service of Sri Radha's lotus feet, that are like an ocean of nectar, do not enjoy with Sri Hari even in their dreams. When Krishna forcibly pulls their bodies, they cry out, "No, no!" while Radhika watches and laughs. Srimati laughs here because of the Kinkari's loyalty to her service. The bee enjoys the flowers, not the buds. The buds, the manjaris, enhance the bee's thirst for the flowers. They are manjaris in name, manjaris in form, and manjaris in nature. In nature also. They are smaller than the flower. They're not trying to get themselves in the center. The flower is the center. I am the bud. I try to make the flower even more attractive for the bee. That's my service for the flower, not for me. Sri Rupa is the bud of Sri Radha's form. So what kind of buds they are? Rupa means form. Rupa Manjari means she is the Manjari of Swamini's form. Of course, she looks very similar to Radharani. Sri Rati Manjari is the bud of Srimati's love or Rati. And Vilas Manjari is the bud of Sri Radha's love play, Vilas. So every Manjari, and this is a wonderful point here, every of you Manjaris, you are a special aspect of Swamini. Maybe of her elegance, maybe of her cleverness, maybe of the nature that she always gives something new to her beloved. Some of these attributes, one aspect, this is you. How wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my God.
This is very exciting, actually, Gauravani.
Yes.
And the exciting thing is that Gurudev can see it in us and he is igniting it, the greed, because the Guru Manjari can see what kind of Manjari every one of us is. And they make us also sure that we are that. And then one time we can help each other and also help others, that they also be excited what kind of service I can do my Guru Manjari for Swamini when I am ripe.
Isn't that exciting? My God, what a presence! Caitanya Mahaprabhu came to give us that. How we can ignore such a present? Even Sri Krishna accepts defeat at their Bhava Nishta. Wow. Krishna accepts defeat. He's not even doing it in the Lila Ras with Swamini. Sometimes they play some ball, and he didn't get it. And then Swamini said, I defeated you, and he says, no. You cannot say I'm defeated. You have to try again at least, one time more. And if I don't get it now, then I will accept defeat. So it's not so easy for him to accept defeat. Even with Swamini, sometimes he's in this fight, loving fight, for who is the first. But he accepts defeat at their Bhava Nishta. The Manjari's Bhava Nishta, he cannot do anything. They are unshakable. No way for him. No way. Unshakable. He's defeated. So like Prabhupada said, when someone came to him, can you show me to get as powerful as God? He said, no, but I can make you even more powerful than God. If you want that, in a better position, I can bring you in a better position than God. Yes. Who is in a better position? God or the Manjaris? Who are more strong? Only Swamini and the Manjaris can defeat him like that. Only true love. He will accept defeat. In other ragas also, but not so interesting. So, Sri Krishna accepts defeat at the Bhava Nishta. They are unshakable. And I love it. Anandadas Babaji is making everything here so clear. It's so clear. no question anymore. This is the way how we can understand what is the nature of a manjari. So, and we are that manjaris. Fake it until you make it. It is not a difference for Swamini because we don't have any qualification. We are little children. We just show by acting that we want to do that one day. It's just that we show we want, and this is what Swamini accepts, that we want it. So this is all we have to show. We want it. I have no qualification. I'm dull, completely dull person, no intelligence. I cannot understand all these things here, what to do. But I want. Please, Swamini, help me. A loving mother will hear you crying at her lake, and she will come. So it's very good to meditate on our nature, on our real nature, and our position. We will defeat even Krishna. So everything can be put in the seva. Even if you want to be bigger than Krishna, no problem. Here is the possibility. You will defeat him together with Swamini by dice games, ball games, and other sports. And even though it seems that she's losing the water sport, actually in the end she is winning. Gurudev explained us nicely how it comes. So if you want to be the winner and you want that Krishna accepts defeat, just be you, the manjari. By the mercy of Swamini, everything is possible. Without the mercy of Swamini, nothing is possible. So this is the conclusion for today. Or if you have some question or something you wanted to share, then please do so. Otherwise, we will end here and we will see the nature of a manjari is completely selfless. She is unshakable in her character. And she is one in her feelings with Swamini. Thank you very much, Gurudev, for your mercy that we can share this here with you together.
More some lines, right?
Gurudev has become greedy.
I cannot say no, so
Please some lines more.
So in Ujjvala Nilamani, Sakhi 88 is written, Radharangala sat tat Ujjvala kala sancharana brakriya chatuyottarameva sevanam aham govinda samprartaye yena shesha vadu yanod bhata manoraja prapanjavadhau no tsukyam bhavat anga sangama rasya pyalambate manmanaha. Ujjvala Nilamani, Sakhi 88. One Sakhi was picking flowers for making a Vanamala, and Krishna, seeing her, told her, "Oh, beautiful girl, make your birth a success by joining me for a while in this kunja." Hearing this, that Saki, Manjari, said, "O Govinda, I only want to serve while you make love with Sri Radha, showing your brilliant amorous skills on the stage of erotic dancing named Sri Radha." All the girls of Braj find the limit of perfection on the string of this service. Therefore, O Gokula Chandra, my mind is never eager to relish the rasa of your Ananga Sangha, the erotic union. Please just engage me in this long desired service. So this is actually poetically in a wonderful story showing how actually the Manjari defeats through her Bhavanishta Krishna. She is saying so wonderfully, I only want to serve you when you are together with Radha. And then you can show your brilliant amorous skills on the right stage. This is wonderful, poetically, wonderfully made, because a stage is there to show what you can, your skills. And Krishna usually is very proud of his skills. You know, I can do this the best, and I can do that the best, and always he's talking like this actually. He's a boy. He likes to show what he can do, his skills. So the Manjari...
He's a show off, Goravani, show off.
Yes, the show off, yes. And the Manjari... so intelligently, she is saying, you can show your skills. Yes, please. I'm interested in seeing your skills, but on the right stage. You need the right stage. Otherwise, it's not possible to show all your skills. And I know where this is. I will bring you there. And then I will serve you. There I will serve you, so that you can show all your skills. On the stage of erotic dancing, the stage of erotic dancing with the name Sri Radha. So this is the right stage to showing your skills. My Swamini.
Huh?
And in this way, everybody is completely happy. Everyone will be completely satisfied. Completely full. Otherwise not. Mercy is distributed. Jai Shris are coming. The white scarves. White color means Jai Shri. Radharani is winning. This is the white color. And we can see here the Manjari actually is winning. And Gurudev is completely in white. He is the winning Manjari. Jai Ho. Gurudev, you won. You defeated Krishna. Okay, now we have a natural end for today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gauravani, for your sweet class, and Suniti for your sweet sharing also. Thank you so much. Radhe Radhe.
Thank you all for being here, sharing your feelings. And thank you, Gurudev, for that wonderful seva here, your mercy. Because seva is mercy. You get something to do and you get the Shakti to do it. Although you don't feel that you can do it, but by the mercy you can do it somehow or other. And all the other aspects of Brahma will help you. That is the mercy pool. We are in the mercy pool here. Kripa pool. So Gurudev, thank you so much for giving us this possibility.
Yeah.
See you soon. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda.